Alright, we're live.
Okay.
Cool.
This is the second.
This is
number 2.
This is number 2.
Number 2.
Número dos.
Yeah. Okay.
Numero.
We got 2 new fellas. Same order. All right, Juan.
The alleged
The one and only.
The one and only. The legend himself.
What's up, bro?
What's going on?
The
Juan?
one mentioned in the podcast.
And the old Bibble.
The old Bibble.
The Bibble. Yeah, that's the guy we were talking about last time. We really wanted in the first one, but he just he couldn't make it. He was off.
I see.
He was off in Iraq. You know.
Yeah, I was fighting those terrorists over there.
Yeah. I had a feeling what you were gonna say, but thankfully you didn't say it. Anyway, we got another good boy.
We got this young black man.
Yeah.
I'm 60% Native American. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got this Native American with us.
And of course, you still have the people from the last episode, but
How dare you?
Minus
just
one.
Danny.
You didn't even say my name, bitch.
Yeah. So it's just me, Luigi, and Austin.
And Juan and Isai.
Yeah, Juan and Isai. So we lost another one. He was a good soldier, but he just never watched where he was going.
Yeah, we just had to put him down.
Yeah. So that's going on.
That's what happens.
What he done for us back in the Anglo-Saxon Wars.
How far? He was alive back then?
He was the best president.
He was.
Yeah, sadly, he died.
So continuing on, we're gonna tell a little bit of like a little story segment, just like to continue on, like a nice little transition. I don't know if Isai or Juan have anything, but I think Luigi can open up on it since it's just a little story.
And any stories?
Yeah. You tell the secret. Yeah,
the story I was going to mention today.
Yeah.
So Juan, Austin, remember this story? I'm sure they do. You guys remember the Fight Club that happened at the park?
About behind the 99?
Yeah, the park.
Yeah, dude.
The
Fight
Club.
He was telling me this today, walking around. And
yeah, dude.
I was really surprised.
That shit was wild. I don't know.
Yeah, some guy was getting his head beat in.
God damn.
No, it was like a group of girls, dude. I don't
What the
understand
fuck?
what
Those
happened.
girls? Wow,
Yeah.
that's different from what Luigi said.
I forgot.
Those guys.
I don't understand what the beef was or why they had problems, but
They were telling me, Luigi's telling me that it was part of your guys and like another one.
I know that there was like some rivalry, but I thought it was just like some kind of bullshit joke type.
Yeah, I'm surprised people care about that shit, man. It's not like a fucking football team or some shit.
Like cut like I don't know, like a month later or some shit. We're out of school, and like we're about to walk home, and we just see like a portion of our school, like just one big ass group, and another one from another school intersect each other, and they're like, "Let's take it to the park, motherfuckers!"
Yeah. Like, come by and they're like, "Hey yo, meet me at the park, son. I'm gonna go beat your ass and shit like that." Like,
yeah,
shit.
They go to the park, and like me, Austin, and Juan have like the decency to like, let's go check it out.
The decency.
I like how he calls it decency.
Exactly.
We have the decency to like, let's go check it out.
We wanted to call the ambulance as soon as we saw the winner.
Yeah.
As soon as we saw
Call the ambulance.
So we follow him, but we don't follow him directly. We just like we're at a distance, and we're just watching this fight go down. This is giant circle, and like there's 2 girls in the middle, and one's getting like her head beat down.
Oh, dude, yeah, through their feet. Like, I just saw so one girl's on the bottom, one girl's on top, and the girl on top has grabs her head and just fucking repeatedly bashes it into the concrete ground and shit.
That's nothing.
It was wild. And then like minutes later after that happens, fucking
it was a black mom. She's like, "Hey, what y'all doing back there?" And they're like, "Oh shit."
yeah, and they all like once they saw the mom, they like all spread. They all just ran like cockroaches.
Wait, where was this located again?
The park.
Behind the 99.
Oh, I remember now.
Well, they can search up a 99, guys.
Austin was thinking about a different fight he saw at a different park.
No, I was trying to remember which park it was.
Do you want to make this the story about fights that we've seen? Because I'm down to see that again.
I haven't seen fights.
Why would you mention just because I said the 99? Or they said it? What the fuck? You got a problem with the 99, you said?
It's like a little mad that we called him out on mentioning a park name.
I didn't even say it was a park. I just said a name. Okay.
Anyways,
Whatever.
it happened there.
It happened.
And it was great because you got to see a free fight club.
Yeah, we didn't need to
But you
pay.
can't talk about it.
Yeah, you didn't even need to pay, dude.
Dude, it was we got front row seats. We just didn't choose them.
Perfect.
We
man.
just didn't choose them.
It was
Yeah,
basically think of Floyd and Mayweather or Floyd and fucking McGregor. Just think of that.
So the white guy got fucked up.
Just think of one of them like being disabled.
Damn.
Kinda.
It's fucking funny.
Dude, close to that.
You make it seem like
He was fighting somebody in a wheelchair.
I mean,
How was
it's not my fault that the one person getting her head bashed into the fucking ground was like losing.
Yeah, she became disabled after, not during.
Well, technically, no, she is during now because her head's bashed into it, so it doesn't matter.
All right, cool,
That's
whatever.
It's her fault she lost,
Yeah, like,
okay?
whoever was
Not
on
mine.
the ground, whoever was on the ground, they got carried by their friends.
Oh yeah, like apparently when they're all swarming or some shit, like
Yeah.
I swear to
They're all
God,
scrambling
like
around.
they're all scrambled around. Like one of their friends picks up the chick and just drags them and like carries them and just runs off with them
Oh, she got raped.
Into the night.
into the night.
Yeah, dude. They just took her. That's crazy though.
Nora already knows what the hell happened after that.
no one knows. Only they.
No one knows
You
to
have
this
to,
day.
yeah, you had to be there and you had to
That girl's
you have to run
missing.
with them.
Yeah,
I remember some guy thought I was a wetback.
really.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Wait, what do
amazing.
you mean he thought you were a wetback?
I'm guessing. Well, I mean, I was at Home Depot. I was looking trashy, right? And then some white guy. It's not not to call out white people, but what the fuck?
Kiris Trabajo?
Okay, no. He came into the thing with like a pickup truck, a white ass pickup truck, and then he just I was walking with my dad towards the freaking thing, and then he calls us like, "You jump on," and then we just see. I'm like, "What the hell's happening?" And then I see that these guys that there's like he accumulated a bunch of.
He congregated a mass of other Mexicans.
Yes, of other Hispanics in the back of his pickup truck. I'm like, what's going on? And then until later, I realized that he profiled us. I was like, oh shit. Well,
That was fucked up.
Profile.
That was so fucked up.
Yeah, man. But you know what?
I like how you guys realized what the context of the situation was when I said Home Depot.
I already know.
I mean, come on. It's not really that hard. It's not hard. You just figure it out. It's right then and there.
It's common sense, dude.
Well, people don't know the struggle, okay, of going to Home Depot and being asked how much you charge.
Now you feel like a slut.
Or mowing
That's
your
kinda what
lawn
the story
and being
sounds
asked how
like.
much you charge.
How much you charge? How much
Mowing
for an
your
hour?
own lawn.
How much for an hour?
Waiting for your car out of valet and then they hand you the keys. They don't understand. They don't understand when they ask you that the guy on the tapatio sauce is your father. They don't know.
But you can convince them. That's the best part.
That was a George Lopez thing, wasn't it?
I think so.
No, that was freaking Enrique Iglesias.
There you go, Enrique Iglesias.
Enrique Iglesias, he's like, my dad was a mariachi, and then he's like, what does he look like? And then she pulled out a hot
Look at
sauce.
that tapatio bottle.
Yeah.
He looks like the guy in the tapatio bottle. He was born famous.
Oh, what's wrong with you? Why you Why you scratch me?
It's fucked up.
Yeah, the animal abuse.
Yeah. Do I need to call PETA?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, if they abuse you.
Did he
Yeah.
abuse?
I mean,
All right.
can they speak?
I have a
Story.
story. I don't know if
All right, go for it, Austin. Dude, yeah.
So I was out walking. My uncle at night, just like we were in Chinatown. It was like around like 11 or something.
Mhm.
And then we were walking to a Burger King to go eat, and we were like right at the crosswalk, like Burger King's across the street, and then we were waiting for the light, and some guy in his car was while I was talking to my uncle, he started making all these sex noises at us, right? Trying to make it seem like we're gay, and I'm just like, and then my uncle, I was like, I ignored it, but then my uncle was like, it's like, yeah, keep making those noises. Are those the noises you make with your boyfriend in the car? And so, so the dude got pissed, and we're just standing there, and they're just going back and forth arguing, and then the dude in the car is just like, you better shut the fuck up or I knock you out. Cause he's like, I will hop out of this car and come beat your ass. And then my uncle's all like, do it. So the dude tells his friend to stop the car in the middle of the street, and he gets out, and literally all you see is my uncle pull out his shit and just be like, hold my shit. I was like, oh fuck.
But damn, he's
I was like, oh shit.
Stay strapped, dude. Stay strapped.
And then, no, you know what the stupidest thing was? Like, if the guy really wanted to fight, like, while my uncle was handing me his stuff, he could have actually just punched them then and there. Like, he could have initiated the whole thing if he actually wanted to.
Exactly.
But instead, the dude rather wait. So he's talking all this smack.
A punk bitch.
He's talking all this smack, and then like he's not gonna do anything while he has like an opening just to like hit him already.
Hey, he's an honorable fighter, dude. Dark Souls.
Dark Souls rules.
Yeah, every time you emote, man, you don't.
Yeah, you got.
And then they started, and then they started going off like they were like face to face, and then every time my uncle inched forward, the dude backed up. And I'm just like, when is this? I was like, when is this guy gonna throw a punch?
That's right.
And when I look away, I look at the guy's friend, and the guy's friend looked a bit concerned. I was like, who is he concerned for? My uncle or his actual friend?
I was gonna say, like, his friend was recording, dude. He was gonna record that he was abused.
No, his friend wasn't recording. His friend was concerned. And then once I look back, apparently he already threw the punch, so I didn't see the punch go through, but I did see my uncle's face like kind of turn.
Yeah.
And then when that happened,
Is that where you stepped in?
Like, what?
He pulled out his fucking katana.
No, and then the dude started like lifting up his arms, like trying to show off his muscles and shit, fucking letting out a war cry or something. And he's all like, he just looks at everyone in their cars, like watching the whole thing, and he's like lifting his arms, and I'm just like, did
what
you
you
really
doing?
think you win? I was like, did you really think you win? And my uncle's just there, like, I was like, what happened? And like, what's going on, pussy? What was that punch? Because my uncle's still standing there like a fucking brick. So it's just like, I'm just sitting there like, I'm just like, yeah, when is he gonna throw another punch? And then he walks off and gets into his car, and then they just leave. And we're just,
The fuck was that all about?
Me and my uncle were just standing there like, what the fuck is this fight?
That wasn't a fight.
It wasn't a fight.
It wasn't even a fight. He just punched him once and left, and I'm just like, what the hell is this?
That's called the sucker punch.
What's going on, man?
That's a sucker punch.
I was like legit standing there like waiting for them to actually get down, but then I'm just like, I was like, no, my uncle's probably not going to continue this because he doesn't want to get me caught up in it, because then I'm a witness to the whole thing.
I would have told my uncle to fuck off. I would have told him, please get the hell out.
No, but no, like legit, the dude just punched my uncle once, and that was it. And I'm just like, I was just standing there like, really? One punch is all you got? And my uncle was literally just standing there. He's like, what was that? Like, that didn't hurt at all. Like, that was like you pinching me.
That was a love tap.
That was a love tap. Yeah, basically. I'm just like, damn.
Dude, your uncle could have killed him. He just could have just looked at him and said,
just done his skadoosh.
Shinde, you could have killed him.
We started making fun of him. We started making fun. We started making the fun of the dude as soon as he left. We kept saying like he's trying to be One Punch Man, dude.
He was. He does 100.
He was trying to be One Punch Man.
One Punch.
He's just trying to be overpowered Caillou, but he mistook them first thing. You have to be bald, and
you have to
come to terms with having cancer.
You have to walk 10.
My uncle was ready though, dude. It was funny. He was expecting that punch to come in too. I was like, when are they gonna fight? Because they were like backing up, like they were like going back and forth at each other, just like standing around, and I'm just like, oh my god,
do it.
I'm just like, do it.
Was he saying hold me back?
No.
Okay. Was anybody screaming World Star?
No.
Then it wasn't a real punch.
It was at night. No one's out, dude.
That is dictated.
What do you mean no one's out at night? What?
Around Chinatown, no one's out, dude.
You're in the wrong part.
Yeah,
You're in the wrong part.
Exactly. No one's
But
out.
where's the drag racing part?
For real, dude.
Wait,
I watched Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It happens everywhere.
Dude,
That movie showed me that Asian people like to drift. All right.
dude, that
Are
movie.
you saying you don't like that movie and it stereotypes one? You don't think Vin Diesel, the white man, can beat any racer, even a Chinese man?
I just think that Vin Diesel needs to calm down a bit. All right.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel wasn't even in that movie.
He's just a walking ball of muscle.
Wait, in Tokyo Drift?
Yeah, he wasn't in the movie.
At the
He
end,
was there for like a split one scene, and that was it.
Yeah,
But no, not in the original movie, but in like the later movies, he came out like.
No, he was there.
No.
In the movie, he was
Are we
there.
really gonna fight over these stupid?
He's the one who challenged him.
It's like, are you talking about Vin Diesel, dude? Vin Diesel's been there since the first one.
No, he wasn't, fool.
I'm gonna look it up, dude.
I'm
When
I'm
the
gonna look.
movie came out, back in the early, like whenever the fucking came out.
Nah, dude. If Isai wants to start it, we're gonna have to talk
in the
about
later
it.
movies,
This
he
is not
comes out
right.
because he goes over there. He finds out about the death of his friend.
Look
Okay.
at
No, he was there for Tokyo Drift too, as well. He was in there. He was like at the very last scene. You can't tell me I'm wrong because I watched that movie like 7 times.
Not in the original movie. No,
in the original, he was there.
In the original movie, he wasn't there.
He was there, so yeah.
He was there at the end.
Yeah.
I never
Look
saw his ass.
He saw
Look
it.
at
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Oh my god!
Vin Diesel, you can't have Fast
That
and the
little
Furious
fucking-
without Vin
You
Diesel.
can't have a Fast and the Furious movie without Vin Diesel.
I walked out. I fucking.
Wait, you walked out on what? It's
I
like
remember now.
the first Fast and Furious
So
Society.
he walked out in every scene Vin Diesel was in, which was pretty much the entire movie.
That's
I'm
fucking
like,
lying,
I don't know what's
nigga.
happening.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, say?
Oh, this is great.
He was there. He's there in all of them. And maybe in Tokyo Drift, he wasn't there
He
for a
left.
bit.
He's back.
No, I was lagging. What happened?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
he-
Conversation over. Conversation over.
Yeah.
He was there.
In the topic of movies, what about this? All right. Have you guys heard that there's been 5 train movies out in the last year? Yeah.
Wait, train
Name five.
movie?
Name 5 of them.
So, for some whatever reason, me and Luigi found out that last year there was a consecutive 5 train movies, but the
Name
only
'em.
ones I remember were like The Commuter and this other one that Luigi was mentioning. The one
The
that
computer hasn't come out yet. What are you talking about?
No, it
It came out already.
Liam Neeson's in it.
2018.
It's 2018.
Yeah. Well,
Exactly.
No, they barely started freaking promoting it though. What?
Well, it's already out because someone just rated on it.
Early premiere.
Are you? Nah, dude. What?
Yeah.
Yes.
I barely saw a commercial for that movie like this month, dude. Are you
World
kidding
premiere,
me?
dude. World premiere.
Why? What do you mean barely this month? I've seen it since last year.
Well, I haven't. What?
Yes.
If you don't
Come on,
watch,
come on.
Juan, if you don't watch TV, it's
We're not
fine.
gonna.
Fuck
Nah,
one.
dude. This is a lie. Dude.
Fuck
Anyway,
one.
anyways, it was that movie
You know, I kind of regret bringing Isai in this podcast. I'm going to ban him real quick.
Just gonna kick him.
Oh.
We're gonna kick him mid podcast.
Yeah.
No,
This is how his podcast career
This is
ends.
how- this
you
is how-
can't. If you kick me out, it's a hate crime.
This
That's
is how
not-
it
Oh.
SoundCloud career.
SoundCloud career.
Yes.
Nah, dude, this is not a hate crime. What are you talking about?
Who said hate crime?
Isai said hate
Yes,
crime.
I said
First you
it. What
took
do you
my
mean?
land.
Oh my god.
First you took my land.
Well, Isai,
Are you gonna kick me out of this podcast?
First you
I'm
took
not
my
white.
chocolate. Now
Alright.
I'm gonna starve
You took my only food.
food. Now I'm gonna
Oh
You know
yeah, that shit.
fuck it. We're gonna talk about the best Billy and Mandy episode.
Oh boy.
After we
Destroy us all! Destroy us all!
We'll finish up this movie thing. So there was like 5 movies that were about trains, and there was one called The Commuter, and then what was the other one, Luigi? What were you saying?
The Murder on Orient Express.
Yeah, you were saying that one was actually pretty good.
That
I
one's
might
actually pretty
watch
good.
that. Yeah. So me and him, we were watching. We didn't watch The Commuter, but we were watching a review on it, and he was talking about how Liam Neeson's an actual good actor, but he's in so many shitty movies.
With shitty
You know?
writing.
Yeah, and with shitty writing. And I was telling him, it's because they think Liam Neeson will actually fix it. And then they think to themselves like this. It's like, okay, we're going to make a movie about a train. Cool. What's it going to be about? I don't know, but we have Liam Neeson. Action movie.
Not even Zelda is safe. They made a fucking train tracks. Fucking.
Exactly. They have to make Liam Neeson in every, like, tragic action movie where he's the pinnacle justice god.
Like, it just revolves around him.
Exactly. I mean, I get it. He's a protagonist and all, but come on.
The Foreigner was pretty good.
Or
Yeah.
wait,
Isn't that
Jackie
the one
Chan.
with Jackie Chan? Yeah. I heard that's his last movie.
No,
She's old.
they're already doing fucking Rush Hour. What was it? 4?
5.
5.
4. 4?
No,
5?
Yeah.
It's 4. There's only
Oh,
3.
4?
No,
4
that's
is only 3.
4?
There's only
Yeah.
3. It's 4.
I've never watched them, but I know how funny they seem, like little bits and pieces.
My favorite one was 3. The last one they did.
you mean 2?
3.
Wait, was it?
Anyways, that's great though.
No,
Yeah, dude.
there's 3.
No, there's only 2 of them. Rush Hour 1, Rush Hour 2.
That's
Oh my
crazy, dude.
The one's coming out, Rush Hour 3. It's gonna be a trilogy series. You know.
Oh, like Men in Black.
Chris
and,
Tucker. Apparently, Chris Tucker dies in this one. So it's gonna be a
Oh
bad one.
boy.
Oh,
How do you know
spoilers.
this?
It's a rumor, dude. They
You
leaked
got
the,
him on speed now.
they leaked the script, dude. Didn't you read it?
No.
Well, then you should start. Dude.
I only see leaked shit about Jackie Chan Adventures.
With his
Oh,
grandpa.
Right,
shit.
Joseph, I'm sorry.
One
They're not
more
gonna, they're not gonna
thing.
bring it
Gonna
back.
come back,
One
Juan.
No,
We're gonna have his
thing.
Nah.
niece and that sumo guy and his grandpa.
Nah,
And his
dude.
niece. And his niece. Don't forget his niece.
Niece.
I
That's-
think
that's
he
the
did
first
say
thing
his
I said.
niece.
It's like, I mean, Joseph, you're just like those people who follow Michael Jackson's face to expect him to say he's alive. Alright.
That's just bad. Are
Speaking
you
of-
saying he's dead just because Michael Jackson? That's racist, Juan. You know what? That really is racist.
All
That's
right,
like calling the
explain
Jackson
to me how it's racist, Joseph. Tell me
Because
how.
you're like, oh, it's comparing it. Shut up!
All right, I got you there. Podcast over. We're done. Joseph's an idiot. See you next week, guys. Bye.
All right, so we're gonna come back. What were we promising to say after the train thing? We're gonna talk about what was it? I can't remember.
You said Jackie Chan.
No. After that, and then like, is someone? I think he said
Billy and Mandy.
Oh, Billy
Oh, yeah,
and Mandy.
Billy and
The best
Best.
episodes.
Billy and Mandy episode. The best one is that's pretty close. It's probably the ones that you guys came over to see.
Nah, the movie's the best one.
The movie. Okay, that's not an
I like.
That's a movie.
It's still.
Right.
I like the one with Hoss Delgado.
You said you like the one with the tricycle.
You're an idiot. He still lives. I'm looking at the script right now. I'm on page
Oh
93.
my God.
Nah, it's
What?
like It's
And
like,
it says Carter.
No, it's
Carter
like,
shrugs, and the group moves forward. The end. Roll bloopers.
no, it's like it's
Edited the script right now.
No,
What are
it's
you
like,
talking
look at
about? You're on
movies-
the wiki page.
nowadays movies have to have an after credit scene. So there's an after credit scene
Shut
where
the fuck up,
while
bitch.
Chris Tucker's character is driving home, he gets hit on the side by a truck.
He
Is
gets
this one the
T-boned.
debate?
And guess who's in that truck? Jason Statham.
God
Jason Statham. All
What
right?
the fuck?
damn. Jason
Hold on,
fucking
Hold on,
Statham.
wait, before you guys
It's
say
not
anything,
Need for Speed, guys.
All right, and then
before you guys say
part
anything,
4 is with Jackie getting revenge on Jason Statham's character.
That just sounds like Fast and Furious then.
Nah, dude, it's
You
better.
mean Need for Speed?
Because Jackie
Need for
Chan's in it,
Speed.
dude.
Need for Speed was actually an arguably good movie. It was okay. God damn it! Fuck!
Ruin his career. He wasn't Breaking Bad.
Yeah, but that was after.
Nothing can ruin that.
That
dude.
doesn't mean it ruined his career. He just
I
wanted
haven't seen
something bigger.
I feel sad. I'm like, what happened to Aaron Paul? He was the hottest shit at one
Aaron
point.
Paul's a good actor.
Well, that's like saying what happened to the guy who played the main character for The Mummy. What's his name? Christian Fraser?
He got fat. He got fat.
Not that he got fat, Isai. It's just no one wanted him as an actor anymore.
Hollywood doesn't want to hire him anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not because he got fat. That's like saying
because he got fat.
It's like
guy in
do you watch this video? It's like why Hollywood doesn't hire this actor anymore?
Yeah,
it's because he got fat.
Oh my god!
Look,
and he's not
it's
circumcised.
not because the guy who played in Superbad
Elephant
is the guy
Trunk
who
Gang.
played in 21 Jump
Elephant
Street.
Trunk Gang.
I like how you guys take everything seriously. What I say.
Because you're stupid, Isai.
That's the point, you dumb bitch.
No, it's like if you're not gonna take this seriously, I think we should. I'm sorry, it's not gonna be a good fit.
If anybody doesn't take this thing seriously, it's me. Okay.
Sometimes you gotta be a little
Is there
serious.
more reason to kick you out of here?
Hey, I'm the comedic effect. Okay.
No, you're not.
Well, it's like sometimes
when I say shit. Okay.
No, sometimes you need to learn
shit.
how to time it. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were over here talking about fucking Billy and Mandy, and you're over here. Oh, the script's wrong. You're like a mile away. We're over here.
I wasn't
fucking
talking
Taco
about
Bell,
that.
and you're over there in fucking Kentucky
I was
Fried
talking
Chicken.
You can't say locations.
He got you. He got you there.
He did. Yeah, he got me. He took
Nah,
me.
dude. Talk about the fucking franchise that's everywhere in the U.S. Kidding me?
What? Starbucks?
Yeah, anything. It's a fucking.
Dude,
it's a
everywhere.
chain. It's fucking.
They turned out a
everywhere.
hospital.
No, you know what? Okay. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. Starbucks
Okay, Billy Mandy.
destroyed the Burger King by
My-
my old. And there's
Starbucks?
literally one like right around the corner.
Oh yeah, they did.
What's
They
the
did.
deal with these chain restaurants? Are they trying to like make a web to like grab people in?
It's
That's
capital. That's the whole point, dude. You
It's
can't.
the snake
You're
people.
exposing
No.
their plan. What are you doing?
Hey,
They're
Have you
It's-
ever heard
it's-
of you heard of the
You're
fog or the
exposing-
storm from Fortnite? You know, they try to trap you in one location. That's what I was
Yeah,
trying to tell
that's
you.
basically what they're doing.
Yeah,
to me.
yeah. See, that's why I said a web. It's like a web. It's
Nah,
like,
dude. It's
Hey,
because
through-
most.
It's not even a web. It's like it's
What you're drinking in
exposing them.
Starbucks is
it is
sterilizing.
a web. It's like lines connected. Like
Oh,
all
it's
around
'cause
the
they don't-
street. It's
the
not like a
reason-
big old circle like the fog.
Are
Hey,
you
it's fine,
asking-
guys.
Joseph, are you asking about like why they're taking over, or like
No,
the way
I
that?
just think it's really stupid for a business to like, okay, let's destroy this other business just because we're around the corner and we don't really care. It's like, what? Why?
Well,
Hey,
it's 'cause-
Joseph,
You have a
Joseph,
store right
It's
there.
because they're running out competition.
Joseph, before I say what I'm about to say, does anybody occasionally go to Starbucks?
Nah, dude,
I
I
haven't
don't.
No,
gone.
I don't.
I
I haven't
haven't-
been there in a while.
I don't
haven't
really
been there in a
go.
while.
I haven't been there at all, dude.
What? I think it's because because a bunch of stupid people go every day, so every day they sterilize you. You know, like that shit.
Is
It's
this
gonna,
a
it's gonna
conspiracy?
it's gonna suck you dry. Yes.
You know, arguably you can say that for McDonald's and Burger
Yeah.
King, Carl's Jr., Wendy's.
They're sterilizing
Yeah.
us.
What if all this time, you know how like the old news about the lady finding like a finger in her Wendy's burger or whatever the hell it was? Like, what if slowly these
It was a
fast food
thumb.
restaurants, or yeah, well, I just said fingers, I didn't know. What if like slowly
Sorry.
they're trying to make us cannibal? How would you feel like that?
Well, they're trying to make us. Fuck.
thought we are.
Wouldn't it kill us? Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
bad for us?
No,
This whole conversation
Something.
just turned into like some conspiracy theory shit. You know,
We should just.
NSA.
we should-
pouring barium in the water.
they put chemicals in the water to make the freaking frogs.
Fuck.
gay.
Fog day.
Alex Jones
Come back
is-
here, you coward.
is the best podcast host ever.
Iraq.
you all to hell.
Iraq has WMDs.
Excuse me.
All right.
What was the hardest thing when you watch that little kid get hit by a car.
My dick.
My penis.
My dick.
That's the fucking comic I sent you like so long ago.
That was
with
so
the blue and
beautiful.
Piglet. That was great.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was great. All right. You know, that was pretty good. I like that those transitions.
That's so retarded.
You know what? Okay. Instead of talking about the best Billy and Mandy episode, why don't we talk about some cartoons we've seen? You know, stuff. I guess stuff kind of like Elsa Gate, where you're kind of like, what the fuck is going on?
The hell's Elsa Gate?
Oh god.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Don't ask.
We'll explain it.
God.
All right.
Nah,
So-
dude, I'll Google it right now. Dude.
No. We gotta tell you. Okay, we gotta tell you. All right. Elsa Gate.
Oh no, never mind. It's those freaking people on YouTube that dress up as
Yeah,
those
Spider-Man.
characters.
Yeah,
That's also pregnant,
Spider-Man.
but also
Alright,
dies
I
because
didn't-
Darth
I-
Vader is
I didn't
pregnant.
know. I didn't know it was called Elsa Gate.
Yeah,
Alright.
it is.
People are making theories, like really serious theories, that this is like a pedophile ring. Like it's literally made for pedophiles. Like if you look at some of the comments for some of the videos, even though there's so many, you can see like code and encrypted messages, and it's like, what the fuck, you know?
It makes you wonder.
It makes you wonder. It's like, what the fuck? And
It's
then,
like Pizzagate.
I think only
Pizzagate.
now YouTube's barely paying attention to it, you know, with the whole Logan Paul thing and the Forrest and then his brother, right?
Yeah.
But they're barely still paying attention to
You know,
it.
speaking of YouTube, give us money.
You know, we're losing our children. You know, we
Give us
can't play.
sponsorships, man.
Why do we need 10,000 views to get monetized? Please give us money.
Exactly.
Just give us money.
It's because they're defending Elsa Gate. There you go.
Damn, that's just crazy. It goes deep as fuck. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't know it was. I just thought it was some fucking weird.
Have you ever
people.
listened to ever seen the thumbnails? Like the names is like needle injected or they're licking their something weird. It's like. And
I just thought it was
sometimes
just
it's
some
awfully
like
sexual.
weird, dumb people making dumb videos just to make money off it, not like
I probably.
deep conspiracy shit, pedophile
Yeah,
ring type stuff, dude.
It ranges from like normal shit to
Yeah.
weird shit to like fucking encrypted pedophile shit.
Yeah, there's that, and then there's the one where it's like daddy finger, where are you and shit.
Oh,
Have you ever
God.
heard of that one? Yeah, my younger sister listens to all that stuff, so it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like, why? What is this going on?
Yeah, like
And most of this involves like a lot of memorable characters, like Sonic, fucking Mickey Mouse, or superheroes. You know,
Fuck
like
Mickey
Spider-Man
Mouse.
and all that.
I don't say that.
I guess I know that the only reason we're mentioning this is because he's ruining the boy Spidey, which is the symbol of our gang.
Facts.
Where are you
The
from?
only reason why we brought it up is because they're making fun of Spidey Boy.
Spider-Man is my favorite superhero.
Damn, it's actually pretty kind of terrifying.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, see, it's like
your
it's
little brother's
weird.
watching this too, dude. Whenever he goes on Roblox, man, he's like, man, that Elsa Gate turns me on.
He's like starting like group chats, like,
he
how
like
about
licks
that
his
Elsa
lips.
Gate?
He licks his
Yeah,
lips like,
dude.
yeah, this Elsa.
Yeah, it's making him slowly become interested in vor. You know?
Oh God.
All right, if you say that one word, I'm leaving.
No.
this.
Elsa
I
Gate.
swear to God. I'm gonna leave this. I'm leaving this right
all right,
now.
all right. we will do it for it.
I'm gonna go play some
Alright.
Call of Duty if you just don't stop.
Oh man. Oh, you know what? We should talk. We should also talk about.
Add me on Call of Duty. I'll
We
play
should also talk
PS4.
about the fact that. What do you think? What do you think Bungie's gonna do with Destiny?
Ruin it.
They
Even
said,
like,
apparently this year they said Bungie said they were gonna like make it better for new players to fucking
Nah,
enjoy
dude,
Isn't
it.
that
They're-
the beginning? Isn't that what they did at the beginning?
Exactly.
They
said,
did.
we don't give a shit about
It's
your
a whole
older
bunch of
character."
bullshit, dude. They
Exactly.
like they had a good system with like how it worked when D1 ended. That shit was like
Like,
it was
complete and
perfect.
worked.
Yeah.
And then like they took away most of the shit that made D1 good. By
So,
the end of it, it's like
I've been saying
how
this.
do you expect people to stay for a game that you just completely torn to pieces?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
What
Yeah.
game are you guys talking about?
Destiny,
We're talking about Destiny.
The
And
franchise.
it's made by,
Lord.
yeah,
the rise
it's
and
made
fall.
by
Like
people
they
that
like
work for Bungie, and they used to work for Halo. Like they
What
used to
they-
make Halo games.
what they did, kind of like they made their customers lose like faith in that they're ever gonna make D2 like good.
Yeah, like
It's like some.
Think
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. It's like some fucking type of business model that they saw worked with D1, where if you make a bad game, you just release DLC and updates, and people will keep buying it and make it better.
Yeah,
and
they're trying to do that.
But like,
and they want to
the
try
thing
it
is,
again.
they're not like trying their best on this.
No, dude, that's just
they're
garbage.
prolonging it. They're trying to make their 10-year
I heard
plan.
the new Osiris DLC isn't fucking worth all that money people paid for that.
Exactly.
No, it's not. It should be a free update to fix
Yeah,
the game.
it should have just been free from the start.
Exactly.
They're like just cheating.
It is not an expansion. You know, stuff that World of Warcraft gives out. Those are expansions. Those are legit expansions.
Like
an expansion is an extended of the game, and it's an extension.
Exactly.
It brings it further for the end.
The thing with Destiny 1 though is like the expansions actually meant something. You had a new raid, you had new content, new variety, something we've never seen in the second one.
Yep.
It's literally like if they had Destiny 2 like weapons, I guess, in the first one, it would have been like, oh cool, better devils without like, with quick draw.
Yeah, balanced weapons that were from the older one.
Variety. But like now it's just like the same thing. You get another better devils and you're like, cool, another better devils. Nice.
Right.
It doesn't feel the same.
The hell was that rant?
No,
a rant about how
it was a game we enjoyed, but it was just like
so Destiny 1 was the game that we all enjoyed. Like that for sure. It's like a number one.
No, arguably, it's the reason why we even have a Discord.
Exactly.
Arguably, it's the reason why.
D1's garbage, dude.
There's only one game that has a special place in my heart.
Borderlands.
No, it's Ratatouille for the DS.
Oh my god.
Is it G-Force Isai for the PS2?
G-Force? Oh my god.
What is it though? I want to know.
Borderlands?
If it's Borderlands,
yeah, Borderlands 2
is great, and they're gonna make a new one.
My favorite is the Warriors game. That game was amazing.
Hyrule Warriors?
No, the Warriors.
Like the movie, based on the movie.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Really?
I have that on my PSP go.
It was a PS2 and a PSP game. I don't know.
I have it on
PSP. What was that about? It was like
it was based off a movie, and it was about like it's about this gang called the Warriors and how they had to fight their way back to their turf because they went to a meeting that went like wrong. They were blamed for the murder of like this guy who was trying to bring all the gangs together to create one big gang. So it was based off that.
Oh.
And it was actually
That's
pretty
actually
good
fairly
game.
interesting. Yeah.
Really good game.
I saw our boy Josh play that when he live streamed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that. God damn, I gotta ask him then. He'd probably shoot me up with that.
What crack?
That was my first Rockstar game I played.
Mine was Vice City.
Mine was Mine was
Liberty City Stories.
I borrowed Vice City from a friend, but the first one like I legit had was San Andreas.
Yeah.
Nah, the one I had was GTA 3. Grand Theft Auto 3. Yeah, I liked it because he had a leather jacket for some fucking reason.
Yeah, I had the OG one. Like when I had the PS2, I had the PS1 one, the top down.
Oh
one.
shit!
And I also had like a PC port, like a PC disc somewhere around my house.
But you don't have a PC.
Exactly.
His computer can run it. His laptop can run it.
Yeah, and now it can. If it can run on 10, it can run on fucking Windows XP.
Yep.
No, I meant the opposite direction. Like if it can run on Windows XP, you can definitely run it now.
Yeah, just like Slime Rancher, the minimum requirements. The minimum
So
requirements.
I forgot
of
about
Slime Rancher.
Windows 8. People hated that shit when it came out.
What, Windows XP?
No, Windows 8 when it came out, people hated it.
Yeah.
8? I don't know about 8, but I know 10.
I forgot Windows 8 was a thing.
A lot of people hated 8 when it came out.
Yeah, they did.
And then that's why they skipped 9 and they went straight to 10.
I only
How does that work?
On 10 that it does a lot of problems.
10 always had problems. It's because Windows 10 is more of a security issue thing rather than here, I'll let you do what the fuck you.
Right.
Windows 7, that's what it was made for. Like you can do everything you want. Well, not really everything you want, but there's no security really holding you back. And it's basically they're not like looking into your fucking laptop every time they ask you for a maintenance check or whatever.
Hey, what's going on in there?
But then Windows 10 is different because it slows down your computer with the amount of security they have on it.
Oh yeah,
That's why it's way slower even with the high Intel core.
Yeah. God damn.
That's beautiful.
That's why no one buys it.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
From the heart.
All right.
I don't even know what the hell we're talking about anymore.
Was that like 30 minutes?
We went off in a tangent, dude.
Yeah, it was like I don't know.
Oh, months.
We went like 30 minutes. It's like we're up to 40 minutes now.
All right, we can keep going. We could do something. All right. Let's think of something.
I mean.
Oh, okay. How about this? I was a kid that was born without ever breaking anything on my body.
Same.
Break
Yeah,
my
I
arm.
never fucking broke a bone.
But I've met so many people that are like, yeah, I broke my calf or I freaking broke my foot. Like,
how do you break a piece of meat?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
It's like, and
How
then
do you
I look
break
at
a
them,
piece of
like,
meat?
it's like, what
How do you break muscle?
It's like, are you sure you're okay? I mean, when you say broken, your bone's broken, right? I mean, of course, I'm not a doctor, so I don't really know what the process is to
want
healing
keys?
your bones.
Take mine.
And I don't know, the process for all that and like the healing and everything. But I do know like stories. You know, like there's a story my grandmother told me about my dad. My dad, he was like a musclehead. He would do a lot of sports and everything. And he used to play this game called Chicken, where you would run at somebody with your shoulder and hit him with your shoulder. And he fucked up and he had to pop his shoulder back in.
You live, you learn.
Yeah, you live, you learn. And
then I should have started off the story to begin with. I recall now.
Oh, I mean, if you want, I'm already going on a tangent for that. But yeah, that's what happened to me. That's what happened to my dad, and I was like, man, I'm so lucky. I never broke a bone on my body. Yeah. The only thing I really did that was kind of intense was like, I kind of broke my chin when I was going to Mexico, and for this today, so even when I'm shaving, it's kind of hard to shave because I'm scared I'll open the wound, but I don't really know if I will. It's kind of like fuck, Yeah. Yeah. So go for it, Isai. Any you were saying?
Oh.
Yeah, you said you remembered your story.
Oh yeah. Speaking about injuries, I remember there was this one time. I think I've told Daniel and Juan, maybe Austin if he was there. Yeah. I remember this one time in 4th grade. Me and my friend Joseph. He was a big fucking boy. He was probably 200 pounds.
He's a big boy.
4'5".
How tall was he?
4'5", probably. He was my height.
For how old were you guys?
We were like probably 10 or 9. He was.
That's actually a pretty tall kid.
No. Well, I don't know. I think he was my height, but he was really fat, dude. I mean, really, really like.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember one time we were playing. I think we were playing wrestling. We were just doing stupid shit wrestling.
Yeah.
And then he clotheslined me over the fucking second story.
Yeah. God damn! Did you die?
No.
Yeah, well, he's still here, isn't he?
No, I mean, for real, you didn't break. Not even your butt or leg or anything. How'd you fall down? Did you fall?
I hurt my shoulder.
So you fell on your shoulder.
Yeah, but my backpack took much of the impact.
So your backpack broke
your
fall?
dad took most of the impact?
No, my backpack.
His backpack.
My backpack.
His backpack broke his fall.
I thought you meant like your dad fucking came out of the window.
He came out of the forest, just fucking.
Yeah, fucking came out of the forest, and then he went back, never to be seen again.
Mijo!
Mijo!
It's like our Native American principle.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
We gotta tell a story about that principle, man. You gotta keep going on this.
You gotta keep going on.
Yeah, was that
you believe me?
Like, we'll leave it at the end.
I thought it was real, dude. I thought he actually did that. I was like, how did he get away with it?
But that's scary. So how fucking scared were you when that happened?
I wasn't scared. I was more happy
Really?
that I was like that. Everyone was like, "Oh my!" Like, what the fuck? Everyone. I was the coolest kid.
Oh, oh, that you survived the fall. Well, I
Yeah.
have been told that you can survive 5 stories, and that seems a little preposterous.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it depends. It
But
must depend where
no.
you land.
Yeah, it must depend how you land. You know, I think it's how you land. I heard that you can minimize the blow of any fall if you have a chair with you. That sounds like so
A
much
chair?
Like, do
Yeah.
you want to try that?
No,
We could do some live
I'm
episodes.
fucking terrified of heights, man. You go
Sure.
try that.
We could do a live
Do it.
episode of us falling off a 5-story building with a chair.
That's the next one. That's when we're on an adventure.
Do it for science, man.
Yeah.
Is Juan still here? I want to hear his story. Broke his ankle.
I never broke anything.
You never broke anything either. You were a good boy.
I broke his legs.
Nah, dude.
I broke his legs. He didn't give me my money.
Nah, dude, I never broke anything at all.
I broke his legs
What
in
about any
basketball.
of your siblings or your family?
You broke his
No,
ankle.
nah, nobody. No,
So you
nah,
you never did anything intense. You know, like
no, I just wasn't stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
you weren't brave. All right.
Nah, I
All
wasn't
those kids
stupid.
trying to play hide and seek in the most intense spots. They died.
You weren't having fun,
One.
okay? I was having
10
fun.
spots, like what?
No one could find them.
Boy, I ain't
Right,
trying to
Juan?
get. I wasn't trying to die before I fucking turned 10. What?
That's
Were you
trying
one
to
of those
live,
kids?
Juan.
Were you
We're
one
not
of those
trying to
kids
die.
when your mom was pushing you on the swings? You thought this is where it all ends. This is how you
Nah.
die.
Yeah, didn't want to do that fucking flip all the way around.
Yeah, you're like
You know?
this is where it ends.
Yeah.
I never tried that because that never came to mind. I never thought to do the flip around.
I
You're
wouldn't
like,
say you're
I
not
could die right now.
creative. I wouldn't say you're not creative or courageous. It's just you never tried to live. You know?
Yeah.
It's
You
more
never
like
tried to live.
it's more like those dumb thoughts never came into my mind. All I
It's
thought
not
about-
dumb thoughts.
Those-
We're not
that's
trying to die, Juan. We're
that's
trying
the
to
most-
live.
That's
Juan,
the most
Juan's not a
dumbest thing.
daredevil. Juan's not a
Nah.
daredevil.
That's the most dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It's
You're
dumb
trying to
that you
live.
Never
What do you-
tried to live.
What do you mean never tried to live?
Living like
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Living
you never
like
explored.
Larry.
Are you kidding me?
me?
You like assume almost
Not assume. You're
The
calling it
assuming-
like that, you know?
the possibility of death is like almost living. What?
It is. It totally is.
For some
Almost every
people,
movie that tries to be different teaches you that moral lesson.
for some people, I guess.
Forrest
I
Gump
thought-
teaches you that. He joins
Forrest
the army.
Gump-
He almost dies.
Forrest Gump was a fucking mentally ill child who didn't know better. What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
And because of that, he wasn't scared, Juan. And
He wasn't scared because he didn't know what was
lived,
happening.
Juan.
He was a
the-
sociopath.
That was the worst analogy I ever heard in my life.
Okay, how about this one? I forgot what it was called, but it's about this family, and their mom's so overweight that when she died, they had to burn down the house. And they were
What?
so embarrassed. Yeah, it's this really, really sad movie, right? Where their mom lives far off into this house, and this house is where she's gonna die because she's so overweight she can't move anywhere. So when she dies, or I think they burn the house down because they're so embarrassed to have her as a mom. Because like every now and then, kids would like bike to their house, throw rocks at their windows, and then make.
I feel like you got this out of American Dad with the fat
No.
squirrel.
This is a real movie. This is a real movie.
And then like the house burns down, and they're like, oh, at least this
burn
way she's
down
not a
the
joke.
They burn down the house to kill their mom, or I don't know if their mom's already dead, but they burn down the house, and they do it because they're so embarrassed that their mom is such, like I guess I wouldn't say fat, but like she's so overweight she can't leave the house, and because of that, they're always getting bullied or whatever, and to be different, they do that. They do something so dangerous. One,
Yeah, because like every movie is about being
every
different.
movie tries to be different.
Yeah.
Even Star Wars now.
Yeah, Pixar.
Fuck Star Wars.
Pixar.
Fucking take out Phasma, take out Finn, Rose, Rey, just bring
I'm
back
not-
Luke.
I'm not in the mood for talking about Star Wars. I fucking hate
It's a whole separate podcast.
a whole separate. That's a whole different rant.
That'll be going on the rant episode.
That's a rant. That's a rant of me just shitting on it.
That and Diva, how you hate of that Overwatch character.
Yeah, fucking children. I hate children.
Yeah.
For the children.
That's that. You know what? How far are we in now? I kind of want to tell that principal story.
We're 49 minutes in, about to be 50.
All right, this is not going to probably be the end, but so.
How dare you?
So,
It never ends.
Me and Luigi used to go to the same school at one point, and we went to this school, and this school was oh no, we probably explained it in the last episode.
What school do you guys go to?
There's one in Alaska.
Yeah, it's like a chain school.
Yeah, it's a transfer school.
Is there really one in Alaska?
No. They're part of this program. We'll probably just say it anyways. They're part of this program called PUC, Puck. They're not part of the LAUSD, I think, but they're part of that. And like, I didn't hear about this until after I left that school. That they're notorious for being embezzlers. You know, they're only in it for the money.
Facts.
Yeah, and that one of the leading founders of Puck was like also charged for that. You know, and they're just going on that. But anyways, this school, we went to it, and it was our middle school, and you know, we had a different principal at the time, and like we would always make jokes because he'd be so into like his own culture and like try to like flaunt it off, saying like we're all warriors, you know, we're all warrior scholars, you know, and he would be like that, and he would go on a rant on how, you know, this tribe was this. That,
yeah, so like, because like our middle school was a wolf, and he was like, to be a wolf, you must be proud in your work, you know.
All a bunch of cheesy shit.
Yeah, just like that bullshit you get. One time we went on a field trip to camp, and we were like, we spent 2 days there.
I never went because I thought that was stupid.
I just went because I was like, fuck it. So this is the story we made over there. So we got there, and you know, we're gathered around a campfire, like a giant campfire, with the first night. And we're all like, all right, cool. Now, our principal tells us, I forgot what outfit he comes in. He comes in like he's in this like Native American outfit, like a legit Native American outfit. And he's in front of the fire, and he's like, all right, I want you all to get a piece of paper out. If you don't have one, we'll hand it to you.
We'll make a bow and arrow.
And he's like, write down a secret, and then write down like your biggest, like, I don't, not a secret, but like a memento, I guess.
Your biggest, darkest fear.
No, he's like, write down a memento, something you love the most, etc., etc. It's just something like that. Crumple it up, and then throw it in the fire to, like, I guess, I don't know.
Offer it to the gods.
I don't know, something like that.
Summon Azazel.
So we all do that, and then we go back to our cabins after that. And me, one of my friends George, and someone else, I forget who else was there. We made this story the next day. Like, do you think our fucking principal, like, he's so Native American, like Nightwolf from Mortal Kombat, like he's legit Nightwolf, like he'll just hands in the air, summon a god out of thin air, and just like teleport. So we made this story where like he gets his bow and arrow in the middle of the night, he fucking raises it in the air, lightning crashes down on the bow, so he has this electrical bow. He pulls out an arrow, and he like launches it through the forest, and like the forest is just like on fire now for some reason.
The fuck?
But it's like a sign, you know. It's a sign
He's
for like
summoning the spirits.
Does he give you guys shrooms or some shit? What the fuck?
You know, I feel like he did. I wouldn't be mad because if that did happen.
If you look real close of the s'mores that you ate, they're actually mushrooms instead of marshmallows.
So, like we just say, like we said this other story where he kidnapped kids in the middle of the night.
And he took them as like part of his tribe.
And he took them to train them to be like him. He only took a select few.
In the
only,
hunt?
Yeah, no, to join him on the hunt. He only took a select few.
No, he's like the quest for Hercene. He's like Hercene.
Yeah.
He chooses the hunters. That's like when they die, they join him on hunts in the afterlife. You know?
Yeah. So we made this story that like he takes like a select few kids
Makes
in the
them elite warriors.
Makes them elite warriors, trains them like all throughout the whole night. And like at the end of their training, he's like, okay, cool, you're all ready to be just like one with the gods, right? He stands in the middle of the fire, he snaps his fingers, and he just disintegrates. He disintegrates into ashes. The kids wake up with all this knowledge of like Native American gods, how to shoot a bow and arrow, how to hunt, and all that shit. And we just made that story. I told Isai that story, he believed me up until the part where I say he cast down a magical bow and arrow.
Oh, fuck.
He was that like into it, and then like
Oh god,
we would
7-Eleven. Hold on. This is fuck. We're losing a lot of footage. God fucking damn it. Shit. So how you guys doing? You guys doing good? You guys like Jesus? I'm about to tell these guys to fucking tell us whatever Joseph's telling. God damn it. Fuck. Damn it. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Oh, fuck. So how's everybody doing?
that's where it ends.
All right. It ends. Thank you for coming to another.
I don't want it to
What do you
end,
say?
God damn it.
I don't want it to end.
I hate this so
Do
much.
you actually have fun with this podcast?
What?
You have fun with this podcast, huh? Juan?
I enjoyed it. It was pretty
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting
I know
conversation.
Isai liked it a lot because he wanted to be here. You know?
I don't want to leave.
Yeah. We can still keep going, you know?
Nah. Juan wants to
Think
get the
of
fuck
something,
out.
think of something, you know? Can you think of anything, Austin?
What's up?
Can you think of anything, Austin? Did you ever have a Native American print?
Wait, did you tell him the 7-Eleven part?
Yeah, I did. I just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Were you there? Or
Where are they going?
No, I lagged out before that.
You want me to say it again?
Please.
All right. So
Just for the
there
sake
was
of this video.
As soon as like those stories and everything happened about the tribal warrior principle that we had, we would make this joke like he would go into places instantly, and it's kind of like, how the hell did he get there? So there was a day where it was free Slurpee Day, and
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, and we all booked it there. You know, me and then like Luigi and a bunch of other friends, the gang, and not Spidey gang, but and he was there, and he was already there. You know, and then you know, of course, we could probably say he probably just drove there before anything, but you know, a principal gotta be at school. You know, he can't be wasting time at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
and he was there already, so we were like, dude, he summoned the lightning bolt.
Yeah, like legit in his office. He like closed the door and he was like, "Patricia, out of my office now." And like he snapped his fingers, like put his hand in the air, and then he just teleported into 7-Eleven. The guy at 7-Eleven was like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Yeah. And he was just right there, just telling everybody, scholars, one at a time. Yeah, he was trying to prevent us to assimilate to modern society. He still wanted us to be warriors.
Yeah, he was like, you guys are not warriors.
Exactly. That's exactly how it was.
That
was that.
Exactly.
I was asking these buddies, you know, they enjoyed the podcast after you disconnected, and like, Juan was like, yeah, I like it. And I told him, yeah, we can still keep going. He's like, let's go.
I heard that before I left.
Let's go.
We can wrap it up, but we have to think of something really, really good. Let's see. I'm trying to. I kind of want to stray off. Wait, how about this? Would you ever do something fucking crazy? Like, let's say, would you ever go skydiving without a parachute?
Well, wait. Wait,
what the fuck,
wait,
bro?
wait,
I don't want to die.
Wait, did you say
something that intense? Not exactly that.
Wait, did you say skydive without a fucking parachute?
Something
Are you?
that intense?
Yeah, you're gonna
No,
die.
intense, nigga. That's like
not to the level where you're gonna be guaranteed to die.
You're
but
gonna die there.
intense. No, you believe in Jesus.
You'll live forever, bitch.
If you have a cross, the Holy Ghost will
McNaughton.
carry you across the sea.
He'll save you.
He'll save you.
Right?
Fuck off.
He'll grab you by the hand and say, "You're welcome, my child."
I got you.
Anyway,
You know that? Do you know that way?
Do you know the way?
Oh my god, do you know the
you know what?
I
Fuck
barely
it.
started right
Let's
now.
go to this. What do you think
I didn't play all
the
day.
month is? Is it Knuckles, the Ugandan warrior,
The meme of the
Spaghetti?
month.
For me, it's Knuckles the Ugandan warrior.
Spaghetti, or is it Tide Pods? All right, we're gonna go down the list. All right, Juan, what do
Yeah.
you think out of those three is worthy of meme of the month?
Say it again.
Okay, so there's Tide Pods,
Mm-hmm.
there's the Ugandan Knuckles tribe,
The
Mhm.
way.
with VR chat, and then there's Spaghetti.
Ooh,
Which
touching
one?
my spaghetti.
I don't think you should put Tide Pods up there. Tide Pods are the dumbest.
But it's popular, so that's the reason. There.
Exactly.
I guess.
What do you think will win?
But
Meme
what
of
do you
the month.
think? No, what do you think deserves it?
Yeah. What do
What
you think?
What do you think really deserves it?
Out of all the edits you've seen, all the memes you've
What do
seen,
you,
what do you
maybe
think?
if you don't like all those three, what do you think does deserve it? You know?
I like the spaghetti one.
You
down.
like the Spaghetti one? All right, all right. So, okay, that's reasonable. You know. All right. What about you, Luigi? What do you think out of those three?
Fucking spaghetti, dude. I fucking hate Tide Pods and Ugandan Knuckles. Ugandan Knuckles is annoying. It's just,
Okay.
it's fun. It's like,
All right.
it's mediocre, but
It's funny
It's
to a certain point.
mediocre.
mediocre.
It's funny. The Ugandan Knuckles is funny to a certain point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's when
I mean-
it started. That's when it died.
I mean, both of those memes had some sort of like entertainment value. Not to be really like smart or anything to say
Yeah.
that, but it did its job to make you laugh.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
something to distract you, right? Tide Pods had its chance, but like it's nothing like, drink bleach, But even then, that's kind of like I don't even want to cringe you. It's just old.
Yeah, it's
It's not even funny to even say anything like that anymore. So Tide Pods for me is no, and obviously I don't really care about Ugandan Knuckles. It was funny at chance, but that's an old meme since March.
March.
Not Ugandan Knuckles, but
That
the whole
drawing.
Yeah, that's old. That's already been done with. But you know what? People still use the guy. I gotta do it to him.
Stop slut
So
shaming.
obviously I gotta say, Spaghetti. I think Spaghetti deserves it.
Fuck spaghetti. I hate that. I find him annoying.
All right, and then Austin, what would you think?
Of course, spaghetti, dude. What's
Spaghetti.
Okay.
spaghetti? It's
This
because
isn't
with the Ugandan Knuckles, it was funny, but then when it actually started escalating, it just died.
Because
Exactly. When someone overuses a joke,
Someone overused it. Yeah, it's being
Exactly.
overused.
it's like explaining a joke.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't want to be
It's
that
like
guy.
Someone's
overused.
eating
Like,
your
it's legit.
cake
Like
before
it
you
can't
eat
be
it.
done anymore, or
Exactly.
it shouldn't be done anymore.
You don't want to be that guy.
Exactly. And then, of course, Isai, you really like Ugandan Knuckles. Now, is the reason why you like it is because you've barely seen it, or is
No.
it because
I seen it a while back,
like how long ago?
like the beginning of this year type of shit.
So January 1st.
Around there, it was funny. My
Around
friend. Wait, was it the beginning of the year? I don't know. My friend in my computer science class mentioned that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was
And you were
stupid.
just
I was
like,
like, what
oh
the
man,
fuck?
this is funny.
But it was a drawing at first. Like it was just
It
just
was
said
a drawing,
Ugandan
yeah.
warrior. It
Yeah.
said Ugandan warrior, and then it said a bunch of like, you don't know the way, some shit like
Yeah.
that. No, some shit like that.
That all
Gives a
started
shit.
from a streamer.
Then I saw videos, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit, it was so beautiful.
Yeah,
When I
but
found it, it was like, it was so fucking retarded. Like it was so retarded that it made me laugh.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
thought
see,
it was-
look, it is funny, But again, like if people overuse it, the joke will die.
Exactly.
It's like that one picture you sent me, Luigi. I don't know if you remember. This was so long ago, back when we actually used Facebook. It's a picture of Squirtle, but instead of Squirtle's face, it's some random guy's face. And I kept sending it, and you were just like, Joseph, you're killing the picture.
Yes, it loses value.
Loses its value. But now we're laughing at it because it's old.
It's old, yeah.
It's like the whole Urkel and Ernie story.
What about the story?
No, we gotta save it for another episode. Pick it up right.
We need to save it.
Is it that they're gay?
I mean, they might be confirmed, may or may not be. Wait, speaking of Sesame Street, you guys ever heard of the episode where they had the evil wicked witch of the West from
Alpha?
Yeah, they had her in an episode. It was like back when the episodes were black and white. It was for the Wizard of Oz. Like it was kind of like a sponsorship, and she was there. But it was so scary that kids were crying and crying and crying, and like were having nightmares of this. So they finally took off that episode and never aired it again. I don't know if you've ever heard about that. I don't know.
I think I've seen that. I think I've heard about it.
I've heard about it. Yeah.
I seen the one with Katy Perry, and I was fine with it.
Shut up.
Y'all remember the episode where Pink was featured in a SpongeBob episode? Because I don't.
Link?
Was Pink like the singer? I think she is. I think she's a singer. She's her.
Oh yeah, she is. She's there for like SpongeBob's like something.
Yeah.
I don't remember the episode at all.
It was for like his birthday. It's some shit like his like the Krusty Krab's like 100th or some stupid shit.
Oh, the 100th episode or something.
I think so.
Probably.
She was there and she seen the song that was horrible.
I'm not gonna lie.
We got scurvy.
All right. Okay. So to wrap all this up, I'm gonna ask all of you. What is your favorite movie? What do you like to see over and over again?
The Room.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Isai.
It can't be movies that have been recently, like 30 years from now, or maybe if you think it can go past that, and you think it really deserves to be your favorite, even though it's recent, go ahead and say it. But what is your favorite movie? All right, I'm gonna go down the list again. So, like, Juan, what do you think is your favorite movie?
I don't really have a favorite.
Yeah,
You don't really have.
yeah.
Okay, how about I'll narrow it down to like a good 3 or. The
You want
first
me to
one that
narrow it
pops
down?
in your head.
First one that pops in my head. No. What? No.
I thought you said Erica. I was like, God damn.
Is Eric even a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Yeah,
it's
Eragon's
a
a
book,
movie.
but it's a movie too.
It's also a movie, yeah.
It tried to be like what Harry Potter did, where it was going to be a movie series. I'm assuming, but it just ended with the first book.
Yeah.
At least I don't recall another movie.
I think there's more books. But
There is more books, but I don't think Aragon ever.
I don't think Aragon ever spiked. Because Harry Potter was popular at the time.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, there's one book series that I want to see done correctly, and I'm so mad that they fucking
Percy
handled.
Jackson.
Yes,
Yes. Yeah.
it was so beautiful.
When I first read it, I liked the story a lot because I really like Greek fantasy. But you would say that you think it deserves it?
Yes, it deserves
I'm a huge Greek like mythology person. Like in elementary school, that was like the only thing I ever read. And when Percy Jackson came out, the first movie, I was very disappointed at how little they tried to actually portray all that Greek mythology.
Best movie ever.
Like the
Best
movie,
book.
like the books. The
Wait,
books
which one?
explained everything.
I like how this went from what's your favorite movie to why the Percy Jackson series.
Wait.
But no,
hold
like,
on, what did you
legit.
say?
It's a
Oh,
good
better
movie.
than the book.
Oh my God. But
Wait,
no,
Juan,
the
have
book.
you ever
The
read
book
The
goes into
Lightning
detail with
Thief?
everything.
He hasn't. I don't think he has.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Joseph?
Have you ever read The Lightning Thief?
Oh, I don't have to. The movie's the same thing in the book.
Oh my God.
No, it's
But
not.
But have you though? Have you?
God.
Have you?
Stop!
I told you I don't have to, dude. I already watched.
No, but did you ever in the past? You know, I'm not saying if you have to.
No.
If you watch the movie,
No,
have
because
to
he's
watch
just
the
gonna
scene
keep
again.
saying he watched the movie. It won't matter.
Look,
You can't negotiate with him.
the same thing applies with comic book movies. If you read the comic, you saw the movie.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that about Justice.
Juan muted him.
Shut up, Barrett.
God.
Whatever.
But yeah.
But no,
I guess,
when they made the second movie too, the second movie was still disappointing to me.
I would agree on you guys. I think Percy Jackson.
I believe they could have put more effort into all of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the book was so good. Why did they get rid of the part where they fight with Ares?
That's what I was
yeah, they
saying
did
too.
do that,
Like,
yeah.
why did they get rid of it? It was such a good part.
Look, they were on a
It was-
budget. I'm
he
pretty sure they were on a
controls the-
budget.
It was
He
Disney.
controls the
Disney
ocean.
got no budget.
I'm pretty sure they
Controls
did at the
freaking
time.
Ocean, my god.
They didn't know. They didn't have a budget during that time.
Oh god, it's,
Is that
They
Oh,
never have
God.
a
Oh, God.
budget.
Hey, but the Hydra scene was pretty cool.
the Hydra scene
The
was
Hydra?
pretty-
Yeah,
Hydra
the
scene
Hydra
was
scene was
cool.
But it
pretty
was but it was a rip off of what's it called? The Clash of the Titans.
It's because it.
I mean,
Whatever!
it is Perseus killing them, and Percy is short for Perseus.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
And he's the only hero that died with the ending.
But the thing that made it funny, I think Clash of the Titans came out that same year. No,
Wait.
Yes.
When
What
did
happened?
Danny get in here?
Danny just joined in right now, like 2 seconds
Oh
ago.
my God, Danny, don't talk.
What
Danny,
he
you're
did?
supposed to be dead.
you're supposed to be dead.
Yeah, dude, you're in Iraq.
I guess the dead don't stay dead.
This is
Okay.
when episode
Our native-
ends.
American principal resurrected him.
That is someone else. We don't know who.
Yeah.
I like how every. Okay, we should end it right now. But
That's Danny Rodriguez.
just
Danny
to end it,
Rodriguez the whole time.
just to end it off. It seems like every episode is gonna end with someone missing and then coming back in the next episode.
I know, right?
So I'm probably gonna go missing, and if I do, please find my corpse.
I'm molested.
Oh.
All right, but that's it for everything. Thank you, you beautiful people.
Give us money!
See you next time.